SGC here, and today's movie review is kind of different. Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods. So, Dragon Ball, amazing, awesome, classic anime and manga. So, Battle of Gods is actually the 18th Japanese animated feature film based on the Dragon Ball series, if you didn't know. It was actually released in Japan in March of this year, and it is the first Dragon Ball movie in 17 years to have a theatrical release. The last one being the 10th anniversary film. The crazy thing is that this movie is actually considered official Dragon Ball canon, set between super nerdy chapters 517 and 18 of the original manga during the 10-year time skip, and then actually original creator Akira Toriyama is deeply involved. So that's a heads up of amazingness, because I mean, once you get the original creators involved with a movie version, well, not a movie version because this story is new, movie like proportion or level of a anime is always awesome. So the storyline, it's actually involves Birus, so Bill, pretty much that was the translation when I read it. The god of destruction, learning of the defeat of the galactic overlord Freeza by the hands of Son Goku, and then so pretty much he's like, dude, someone wiped out Freeza, who I thought was super strong, and I was gonna do it myself. So I'm gonna hunt the guy that I'm gonna hunt down the guy that killed Freeza, and I am gonna, like, you know, just challenge the dude to a fight and see how strong he is, and then things happen. So the storyline is a really, I don't know, like, this is like a bucket list for me, really, to watch a Dragon Ball Z movie in theaters, because I never thought I would, because I mean, after all these years, I was like in Canada, and I was like, dude, I'll never watch one in theaters, because that's so sad. Pretty much this movie is like done for like the 30th anniversary, because I mean, Dragon Ball came out in 1984, and then 2014 is coming out. So, like, despite the fact that there's actual canon, I would say it's a very, like, different, like, in terms of movie in anime. Because in anime movies, you would expect higher, like, production values, crazier action sequences. Art is, like, more, like, consistent throughout the entire film. Rather, like, if you know anime, like, within your 20 minutes, sometimes there's blotchiness of, like, why the heck does that look so crappy all of a sudden? And then the next sequence is, like, super clear and, like, beautiful. So, seeing that it's sort of a 30th anniversary thing, I would not go into this movie, like, expecting, like, some craziness. Because without spoiling the actual ending, that's the like, sort of like the sequence of this movie, if you know, like, Dragon Ball movies, pretty much it goes like Goku fights somebody, and then Goku gets his ass, like, handed to him, and then he's like, dude, I have to, like, train or, like, do something to get stronger and then fight the guy. Well, that's not like the formula, I would say, that's happening here. There's a lot more humor, and then there's a lot more, like, craziness, or, like, there's a lot of, like, different sides of, like, these characters that we have never seen before, like people being humble, and, like, just like, you know, Vegeta being, like, humble. That's just crazy. So there's even characters that I would never expect to see a side of, and I saw them. I'm like, dude, this is, like, boom. Anyway, so that's one thing I really loved. I mean, like, for me, this movie is full of nostalgia, because, I mean, sure, I didn't grow up with Dragon Ball, but I've seen them all, and then there was always this, like, thing in the pack, like, a big part of my past, like, this classic that I actually witnessed and everything. So, it was just nostalgia, and just seeing characters on the screen, I was just happy, like, seriously, I was just happy. The film could have been, like, improved in the sense where maybe there would have been, like, more fights. Like, sure, there were fight scenes that were pretty intense, like, for sure. Zack Snyder, calling him out now, Man of Steel 2, please watch Dragon Ball Battle of Gods to really consider the, like, fight of epic magnitude that you don't have to wipe out an entire, like, city and blocks of human lives to show how strong they are. Like, I mean, bring them out to a forest, go nuts in a forest underground, but not in the city district. I really hope Zack Snyder really watches Dragon Ball Z. Somehow, someone give it to him and show him that fight scene in, like, the city, because that's how you do a, like, you know, like, crazy fight scene despite the fact that it's within a city, that you don't just kill everybody you see, sort of thing. So yeah, so that's like pretty much the entire movie. Like, it was enjoyable. It's more nostalgia factor here. Like, sure, like you would want more and more, but really it's an official part of the Dragon Ball storyline, and just to have that even exist is an awesome thing, really. And I think I enjoyed it really much. Wow, that was bad English. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm just like, yeah, hearing like the entire cast speaking in Japanese. Like, I originally watched this in Cantonese, so it was kind of like okay, but it was still good, and I totally enjoyed my time. And just watch it if you're a Dragon Ball fan. Like, I don't get why you wouldn't, because it's official canon, because you, like, fans need to watch everything, and you should. And that's all pretty much about this Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie review. See ya.